Hi, I'm Sandra Parker. Why is it when it comes to making change that willpower and intention don't get you there? Or if they get you there, it's not for long. Let's have a look at what's involved in making change that lasts. All right, growth that lasts. Okay, there's good news and there's bad news. Okay. The good news is there's a huge literature out there in terms of personal growth and self-development and new age, and clearly people want bigger, better, richer lives, deeper experiences of being them. They want to grow. They want to really be here. They want to show up. And that's a wonderful thing. All right? That just makes me happy. The bad news is that people seem to keep reaching and reaching and reaching, and I would have to say that people often come to me saying that they try things and they either implement them briefly and can't sustain them, or have trouble actually making use of these great ideas right off the bat. All right. So what is it that makes these people who are genuinely motivated to change? These aren't just silly people. These are beautiful, deep humans who want a great life. Reaching, smart people, strong people, loving people who want better lives, who are getting information that's actually quite good. How come they can't use it in a way that lasts? Right? Why is it that I can make a decision that I want to make a change? I have intention, I've got willpower, I think I've got everything I need. Why can't I keep the change I make? Right? This is a really interesting question to me. And this has very much been part of my To Have and Hold process, because I believe the reason that change is difficult to sustain is that the foundation for being able to make change is the ability to tolerate and regulate signal anxiety. Signal anxiety is the biological resonance of vulnerability. Well, what's vulnerability? Vulnerability is feeling a bit threatened. Okay? What's threatening? Well, change for one thing. And here I am trying to change. All right? Change, uncertainty, unpredictability. All right? So I'm making change. This is new. Newness. 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 New is vulnerable. Right? I need to be able to tolerate the feeling of that. Or what am I going to do? I mean, if I can't tolerate the feeling of, the earth is shifting a bit under my feet and, these sensations in my body, I'm going to have to do something to move away from that discomfort. Everything I do to move away from the discomfort of vulnerability is a defense, and typically I will revert back to old, well-established patterns of defense. All the things that I was probably hoping to change, whether it was shopping too much or eating too much or drinking too much or pleasing people too much or shutting everything down and numbing out too much or cleaning my house too much or all of the other things that I was doing to not feel. I'm going to get sort of catapulted back into those old defenses if I can't tolerate what it is that is happening in my body, in the precise little teeny tiny sensations. I'm talking the raw data, I mean right down, not a sort of global statement, I'm anxious. I'm talking about little wiggly little thumbs that want to kind of, do this, and shoulders that want to do this, right? I'm talking about holding my breath, right? I'm talking about I need to be able to notice that and feel it and let my body know I'm there. And my body, which is very intelligent, does not want to feel this way. It's quite uncomfortable. If you actually go in and feel it, it doesn't feel good. My body, that's much smarter than me, says, I don't think this is really getting us anywhere. There isn't really anything that this particular thing is actually doing any good for. And when it feels my presence, it actually naturally, without me saying settle down, I mean, that's about the worst thing you can say to a tense person or body, it just wants to settle down because it's a very sensible place and it would like to be relaxed if it could possibly be relaxed.